From India's capital, Delhi, I'm Tulika, and this is the Press Express In Depth podcast. A billion voters, 2,500 political parties, 543 seats up for grabs, and one man standing, Modi. Well, that's India's Lok Sabha election in a nutshell for you. And to give us a detailed preview into this, I have with me noted political consultant Naveen Kumar. Naveen is the Regional Director for Rajneethi Political Management Services. He's also a research scholar from JNU Delhi and has 19 years of core domain experience in political consultancy. Welcome, Naveen.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Well, it's great to have you here, and let's dive right in. What's your assessment of the political scenario in India? I know you're working in 10 states in the ongoing election.
My first take for this parliamentary election is that it's going to be, it seems like that it's Modi versus Modi because the opposition looks very weak. And somewhat they are also realizing that they don't have the good preparation because they tried earlier to make a grand alliance against Modi. They tried earlier to uh, pitch the aggressive kind of the narratives whatsoever against Modi, but they have wasted some time, and it's now too late to beat Modi persona. So it's going to be a very easygoing elections for BJP as per their preparation and the weakness of the opposition. And in contrast, it's going to be a very tight and very difficult first time the election for opposition.
You mentioned opposition alliance, which at present is at best a loose, fragmented anti-Modi rhetoric camp. But do you somewhere feel that that's how the media, national media as well as global media, paints it, and somewhere the reality on ground could be a little different?
No, there are two types of school in media also. There are foreign media. They are always saying that they are not always with Modi, and they are always raising some issues against Modi. Like you have seen that the episode of BBC, right? So there are one school of media. They are always trying to raise such a strong issues against Modi. When I was visiting villages of Chudu district in Rajasthan, that is a Chudu parliamentary constituency also.
Okay.
So I was individually talking to the Muslims, I was individually talking to Hindus, and I found one village where there is a 50-50% of Muslims and Hindu. I talked to Muslims and I asked that what's your opinion about Modi? So they were saying that it's not a matter that we are going to vote for Modi or not, but yes, we got the benefits from the Modi government, like PM Awas Yojana, Ujjwala Yojana, for the toilets, and all the funds are coming and we are getting it. So there
The
is
direct
no
cash benefit
nothing,
transfers.
cash benefit transfer. There is no discrimination for that.
Okay.
And in contrast, when I was talking to one section of Hindu, and that caste is were known supporting Congress, they were abusing the government, right? So
Okay.
the polarization, what we are talking in the media or in the metro cities, that polarization, the term like polarization, intolerance, and all these kind of the things are, you can see it changed form on the ground.
I want to bring in the recent survey by Lokniti CSDS, which says that the narrative on the ground is different. People are worried about jobs, inflation, poverty.
Unemployment in the villages, the people who are not so much educated, they are not raising this problem. But yes,
Okay.
India is a very young country, and when the unemployment ratio is always looming at 8% to 9%, it is also a matter of the
Absolutely.
debate that either 8% or 9%, but it is a consistent kind of the affair. Inflation may be from 4%, 3.6%, like ILO is saying, from 3.6% to 5%, around 5%.
Yes.
That may vary. But in India, unemployment level is always consistent. It is from 2000, since 2009 to 2023, you will see that it is always around 8%, right?
Mm.
So Why it is consistent? Because Indian young generation, that the mass particularly educated and their age bracket is from 20 to 35. So for that particular generation and for that particular population, unemployment is a big issue. But
Yeah.
if you will see the other population, the population which are not under this category, the unemployment issue is important, but it is less important, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you should always segregate and categorize the voters. And here the matter of the fact is, in the parliamentary election, the party which is gaining 32 crore or 33 crore vote, they can form the government. Like
Mhm.
in 2019 or 2014, the party in power or the alliance in power got around 36 to 37% votes.
Absolutely. That's because of the
Right?
first past the post
Yeah,
system that we
yeah,
have.
yes,
You just
yes.
need a simple
This,
plurality, not a majority.
yeah, yes. This is the system in India. So I think I'm not saying that this is not an important issue. An election is really during the campaign. This is important, and the people who are supporting Modi on the ground, like I was just 4 or 5 days, I was visiting in one parliamentary constituency in Karnataka, and the people I asked so many people, and they were saying that yes, I didn't vote for BJP in assembly election because recently in 2023 assembly election was there. Congress won that election, and so I was not ready, and I didn't vote for BJP in the assembly election. But this time, only for Modi, we are going to vote for BJP.
Wow.
So I asked that what are the issues? The same thing he was saying that unemployment and inflation is a big issue, and on these two issues, we don't like BJP government. But then I asked why you are going to vote for Modi, because you say that okay, these issues are not solved by Modi government. He was also saying that in education also there is a poor delivery mechanism and all these things.
Yeah.
So, but he was saying that there is no alternate. There is a Tina factor. Tina factor means there is no alternative. That's
Okay.
why this is also a mood of India, right? There are people who are voting for Modi government or Narendra Modi ji because they know that if I will not vote for Modi, then to whom I should vote? That is the question.
And southern India is where BJP hasn't had traditionally a stronghold. Do you think their vote share is going to jump this time in southern states?
In southern states, there are 128 seats, as you know that.
Okay.
We should not categorize it as a southern state and northern state. We should debate here for two states only in South India, that is Kerala and Tamil Nadu, where the BJP has to prove its credibility and prove its support base. Then
Right.
then everyone has to realize that okay, BJP has a pan-Indian presence. So
Mhm.
in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, the BJP is really putting a great effort, and it is everyone is now accepting that BJP is going in vote share terms. BJP is going to get the
Yes. Yes.
two digit like
In fact,
20% and
Prime
20.
Minister Modi has made 5 to 6 visits to Tamil Nadu
Yes,
even before the
yes.
campaigning officially kicked off.
Yes, and they have nurtured one a good leadership also at the local level, that is Annamalai in Tamil Nadu,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
particularly BJP has a golden opportunity right now in Tamil Nadu because there is no Karunanidhi personality and there is no Jayalalitha personality. So I think
Absolutely.
in yes, this is also a natural advantage, and BJP. I think BJP will start their good presence in Tamil Nadu in this election, and in Kerala also one or two seats. I think BJP may get.
You've seen Narendra Modi rise from the sidelines to look what they've become now. What's your sense of what Narendra Modi, the man, is all about?
The first thing is that because of his own private life conditions or the family conditions, he has the only one work and one ambition, just to put his all the energy and effort only for the country, because as we know that he doesn't have any kind of the family and any relation or something like that, as the average human beings has. So that's the one thing. Other thing is when we are analyzing the leadership in India or in anywhere, the person in politics should be always working 24 into 7. And
Mhm.
India is a big country, big democracy, so many parties are there, but very few leaders I have seen personally. Very few leaders are there. They are devoting entire time 24 into 7. I've seen so many leaders, so top leaders, the people from their constituency are sitting and they are discussing for 2 hours, 3 hours, and still so many people are sitting, waiting for him to talk and all these things. But something happened. Some of their friends have come and some family matters have come. They just left that
Oh,
particular place. So
okay.
this is the amateur kind of the politics.
Mm.
It is one example. There are a lot of example, but Narendra Modi is only, I think, he is the only one leader. Even among the BJP, everyone has their other private life also. But he doesn't have any other private life. He has everything only in politics or in government.
Yes.
So, and the second thing, what I understand that really he has whatsoever the idea may be. Some people may like his idea or not like it, but he is always thinking to improve the conditions of India. That's the thing.
Okay.
And if a person, anyone, if you and I, anyone, if someone is always thinking only one thing, only one mission, about only one mission, one vision, one ambition,
Mhm.
then it is very difficult to beat him but in particular domain.
I want to bring in the latest data from Sea Water Survey here, and
Yeah.
it talks about 373 seats out of 543 going to BJP led NDA, which is a massive win, merely 155 to the opposition India bloc. So, if Muslim vote is not a part of that, how is it possible for BJP led NDA to get such a massive win?
I disagree with that kind of the narrative then that Muslims are not supporting BJP. I don't see that. I see in 2019 election, during that election, I visited one constituency in Uttar Pradesh, that is Sant Kabir Nagar. That's a Muslim population is sizable. That is more than 18% voters in Sant
Mhm.
Kabir Nagar. And I started talking to them, and in all the most of the villages, I saw that the people were completely busy to build their houses. I asked that where the money came from. They were saying that only through the PM Awas Yojana. If a
The housing
Muslim,
scheme.
yeah, if a Muslim is getting 1,45,000, and imagine for that Muslim who has been completely starving, you can see that there is a complete poverty there, and
Mm.
under that particular extreme poverty line, a person from Muslim community getting 1,45,000 social representative and political representative, they can talk about the fault line and so many things and communal disharmony and all, but
Mm.
on the ground, that particular person is ready to vote for Modi.
Let's talk about the ongoing elections. 7 phases going on for 40 days. I want to ask you, which states do you think will come out with surprises for us?
I think Bihar is going to be a surprise for Narendra Modi government. This is the first thing. As a negative side, and as a
Okay.
positive side, Tamil Nadu will be a surprising for entire
Okay.
country because first time BJP may get more than 5 seats, maybe. So that will be a huge surprise. More than 20% of votes. That may be a good surprise. BJP may get more than 2 seats in Kerala. That will be a good surprise. But in case of Bihar, where the BJP was thinking that it is our stronghold, like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, these are the Hindi belt and they are very strong for BJP. No, the condition is really changed on the ground
Okay.
because
Okay.
Tejasvi Yadav, RJD leader, he is playing very safe and he is doing well. I think.
Okay.
At the
Okay.
Because I'm talking in terms of the how the politicians are generating their support. I'm not talking about that who is good or bad and who is right or wrong,
Yes.
but the articulation of the voters, articulating the narratives and pitching the narratives and
Mhm.
generating the perception and having the patience with the patience, campaigning aggressively. That's kind
Okay.
of the strategy Tejasvi Yadav is doing very well. And here BJP is not looks very united kind of. And the other factor is there is a huge anti-incumbency against Nitish Kumar as chief minister. And so
Yes.
many times he joined sometime RJD, sometime NDA, and so many things. So
So that
because of that,
credibility is gone.
credibility is also yes, credibility is completely arrested by these two factors. I think BJP in 2019, NDA 2019 got 39 seats, BJP, JDU and LJP. Now I am thinking that it will be a very difficult for BJP to cross 35.
What about West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh?
Uttar Pradesh is as usual, like Uttar Pradesh, BJP may increase some seats. That's okay, and it's a very
But
huge
farmers
state.
are
So
unhappy, and Samajwadi Party and Congress Party are in an alliance there. Do you see any upsets?
farmers, yes, yes, farmers are not so much satisfied with BJP. Really, you are right. But again, here the matter is they at the end of the day they are voting based on the caste line also. And Western Uttar Pradesh, where the farmers are more influential, the dominance of two caste, Jat and Gujars are there,
Yes.
and they are on the basis of the caste identity. They are not ready to support Akhilesh Yadav or Sapa. There are only two parties. We can talk only two parties in Uttar Pradesh because Congress doesn't have the presence, BSP doesn't have
Absolutely.
the. So, at the end of the day, like closer to the election, they may think about the caste identity or they may think about Hindu identity also. And because of the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, there will be a complete galvanization and the polarization among the Hindus will be completely blurred.
It's said
Yes,
that the way to Northeast goes through West Bengal, and that's why I
West
asked
Bengal.
you about
Yes,
West Bengal.
yes, yes, yes. It's very interesting. Uh, in West Bengal, I think the people are saying that on the line of the communities or Hindu or Muslim identity and so many things the people are talking and the media is talking. But I see the pattern of West Bengal voting is going to be on the line of Odisha, where the people are thinking that in parliamentary election we will vote for BJP, or when there will be a matter of the assembly election we will vote for Naveen Patnaik BJD. So on the same line, there is a considerable, very sizable amount of the numbers of the voters in West Bengal also. They are
Mhm.
now thinking, if for parliamentary election we should vote for Modi, and for assembly election we should vote for Didi.
Okay.
So I think yes. So I think there is a natural advantage for BJP this time because of the parliamentary election. When it will be an assembly election, the people on the ground are thinking that we have so many kind of the problems or the protection on the
Yes.
ground, because on the ground TMC has very robust kind of the cadre culture, and they can't go beyond that cadre culture. And some people, you can say that some people can't dare to go beyond that TMC cadre culture. So for the assembly election, Didi is not still unpopular, she is formidable. And for parliamentary election, it is really going to be for Narendra Modi.
For the 24 elections, what have been the biggest campaign highlights for you that you think really, really set the narrative?
I think this election for coming 100 years and 200 years, it will be remembered as a matter of the fact of the election completely set by Ram Mandir. So it's
Okay.
and before 1 year, if you will see the political currents in 2023, that was at that point of time the Indian political space was completely dominated by Kashmir issue and that Article 370. But
Yes.
since January 2024, if you will visit to the villages and go there are many people who have so many complaints against BJP government, so many complaints against even Modi ji. Whether it will be a
Mhm.
matter of the education or the health system or the inflation or the unemployment or something like that. So there are so many people. I remember that they have a very aggressive kind of the complaints regarding how Modi ji has managed the COVID-19 affairs. They are
Okay.
appreciating vaccine drive, but they are not appreciating the administrative mechanism or the initiative during the COVID-19
Okay.
pandemic. But
Okay.
still, they are saying we are going to support Modi ji or the BJP because they have facilitated Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha. So I think
Okay.
this election, 2024 election, will be remembered by two factors only. That is the first time Narendra Modi ji is going to break the record of Jawaharlal Nehru, and the second factor will be that Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha.
How's New India changing?
New India is changing in the terms of like the young generation. I don't see only the drives and the initiative of the government. There is a very big population in India. They are welcoming so many modern kind of the innovative kind of the things, and they are daring much at the much larger space, larger level, to experiment something, to innovate something, and do something new. And they are always trying to say that okay, what's new things and what new development is going on in the western countries
Hmm.
and why we cannot do it. So that is the spark I am seeing. I see the potential among the young generation.
Okay. So India's youth is driving the idea of New India. But the most interesting thing is that the Modi government is not waiting for the 4 June results to come out. They've already started working on a 100-day action plan. Well, as the man himself said, a lot needs to be done, big decisions are coming, and the idea of New India is changing. Well, with that, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today, Naveen.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for having me. Thank you, Tulika.
And for our viewers, do feel free to connect with me on Facebook, X, or email. Till we meet next time, it's Namaste from Tulika.